Welcome back, gamers and gamerettes, to the only channel willing to explain why a freaking Call of Duty JPEG just triggered a political intervention. Yes, that's right. America's government has once again stormed into the gaming conversation like an uncle who heard you say the word router and assumed you're freaking hacking the Pentagon. This time, the drama began with Black Ops 7 players discovering a calling card that looked slightly too talented to be human-made, a Ghibli-style illustration. Suddenly, Activision said,
"Well, yeah, we used some AI. But humans were supervising too."
Like they had to clarify the AI wasn't chained in the basement drawing character art with crayons. And then, like clockwork, Congressman Ro Khanna swan dived into the conversation, a man who has apparently decided his villain origin story is protecting the world from anime-themed digital postcards. He starts posting statements like, "Companies are using AI to destroy jobs and hoard profits."
Sir, it's a picture of a cat looking majestic. Calm the freak down.
So now, we have gamers confused, Activision pretending they're still 95% human powered, and Congress acting like Call of Duty is on the brink of becoming freaking Skynet. And us gamers? We're forced to witness a politician waging war on artificial intelligence through a calling card. This is going to be beautiful, guys. Let's break down the scandal because it's genuinely one of the funniest overreactions in political history. Black Ops 7 players found a Ghibli-style calling card that looked slightly AI-ish. Not suspicious, not dangerous, just, too smooth, too polished, the kind of art that makes you go, a human either spent 8 hours on this or a machine did it in 0.2 seconds while freaking overheating. Players, they mentioned it online, and of course, Activision responded with the tone of a teenager caught cheating on homework. Yes, okay, we used AI a little, but humans oversaw everything.
Mostly. Probably.
Honestly, this is a situation so harmless it could be bottled and sold as essential oils. But then, enter Congressman Ro Khanna. The man saw a single AI-assisted Call of Duty wallpaper and reacted like Activision had deployed autonomous military drones into freaking suburban malls. He starts tweeting about regulations, job protection, profit sharing, taxation strategies, and basically announcing a digital new deal because a video game had one AI-influenced freaking drawing. Imagine opening your fridge, seeing one moldy strawberry.
And calling for the CDC, the FEMA, the National Guard, and 3 international treaties.
That's the energy level right here, guys. Gamers, they were mildly annoyed. Artists were understandably nervous. But politicians, oh my goodness, they saw a random calling card and said, "This is it. The robots are stealing our freaking national heritage." Khanna unleashed full policy proposals, taxes on automation, worker profit sharing, union benefits, all because an anime-style calling card had slightly too perfect drawing. This wasn't a concern. This was a man pressing the panic button so hard he broke the freaking machine. The actual image though, it's a cute piece of art you glance at for 3 seconds before dying to a freaking sniper. I swear, this is one of these situations, guys, where the Congress, they bring a fire truck to put out a freaking birthday candle. If you think Ro Khanna is the first politician to throw hands with video games, oh boy, welcome to a history lesson nobody asked for but everyone freaking needs. Congress has been trying to protect America from gaming since before half of Call of Duty's player base was born, and the track record is basically one long freaking blooper reel. Let's start with the legend, may his soul rest in peace, Joe Lieberman, who launched a national crusade in the 90s because Mortal Kombat had blood. This man, once again may his soul rest in peace, held press conferences like Scorpion personally threatened his family. He looked at pixelated red squares and declared it a moral freaking catastrophe. Then we had Hillary Clinton going after Grand Theft Auto's hot coffee mod, an event. Guys, this event was so relevant, it was like banning a book because someone scribbled in the freaking margins. Oh, and how can we forget Jack Thompson, the lawyer who blamed every teenager's bad behavior on video games. Kids get detention, GTA. Kid trips on the freaking stairs, Halo. Dogs bark too loud, probably Doom. For freaking decades, guys, for decades, Congress has been looking at video games like they're radioactive materials only they understand. Every time technology updates, Congress shows up like a confused grandparent trying to program a freaking microwave. Now, we're in 2025 and the tradition continues. Instead of panicking about violence, now it's AI. Oh my God. Like politicians, they just don't want to evolve. They just update their freaking buzzwords. Ro Khanna saw a single AI assisted drawing and immediately launched into full freaking policy mode. Guys, I guarantee you, he didn't even know what a calling card was. He probably thought Activision outsourced the art to a rogue satellite controlled by freaking teenagers. And the pattern remains. This same pattern remains, and it will remain for years. Game controversy happens. Politicians sprint to a freaking microphone. They misunderstand 99.9% of the situation. Gamers get blamed. Nothing meaningful ever gets fixed. Congress vs. Gaming is America's longest running comedy show, and every episode is the same. Politicians loudly declaring they understand technology
while holding the controller freaking upside down.
Congress, guys, apparently is focused, and when I say focused, I mean sniper precision focused on the one thing in gaming that literally no one is losing sleep over. A Ghibli-style calling card made with a sprinkle of AI. Meanwhile, the gaming industry is over here doing a speed run of the worst corporate decisions possible, and Washington is acting like none of it even exists. Let's start with the mass layoffs, guys. Almost every major publisher has been firing staff faster than a Fortnite hit spams the freaking build button. We're talking developers, writers, QA testers, animation teams. Poof, gone! Entire departments replaced with a cheerful press release saying, "We are transitioning to an AI-first future." Which, we know what it means. It actually means,
we fired Steve and replaced him with a chatbot that keeps freaking crashing.
Square Enix proudly announced they plan to replace 70% of QA testers with AI by 2027, guys. 70%, guys. That's not a reduction. That's a whole Thanos freaking snap. Krafton, the company behind PUBG, literally encouraged I'm sorry, guys. Voluntary resignations right after declaring they're an AI-first company. Imagine, guys, imagine being told, "Don't worry, your job is totally safe unless you want to quit," which should be now. But hey, Congress didn't tweet about that, not a freaking peep. Instead, Ro Khanna is furiously typing policy proposals because a calling card was too pretty. Guys, and let's not forget the predatory microtransactions, loot boxes, gacha mechanics, $100 starter packs designed to psychologically ambush teenagers. Congress hears about all of that and suddenly goes into witness protection mode. But show them one anime-style Call of Duty image and suddenly they're preparing a constitutional amendment. It's almost too funny to ignore, guys. Layoffs? AI replacing 70% of QA testers?
Interesting, but no.
Studios pushing gambling mechanics onto kids?
We'll look into that later.
One digital drawing generated partially by AI?
Call the National Security Council.
Congress, they're acting like the AI calling card is the final sign of the apocalypse, guys, while game studios are out here turning workplaces into the freaking Hunger Games arenas. So, yes, technically, Ro Khanna is fighting for the workers, but he's swinging at the freaking wrong enemy. The building is on fire, and he is complaining about the freaking wallpaper. So, gamers and gamerettes, what have we learned today? In the grand tradition of American politics, the government has once again wandered into the gaming space with the confidence of someone who thinks rendering is a type of freaking salad. We watched a congressman take a minor, microscopic, practically invisible AI usage in Call of Duty and inflate it into a philosophical crisis about jobs, profits, ethics, unions, and the future of freaking mankind. Meanwhile, the actual problems, the industry layoffs, employee exploitation, AI replacing entire teams, studios weaponizing microtransactions, are all quietly tap dancing in the background like,
"Hello? Anyone? Congressional hearing, please?"
But unfortunately, guys, that's the freaking cycle. Gamers notice something small, politicians notice gamers noticing something small, and suddenly we have hearings, think pieces, and policy proposals over something that wouldn't even make the top 50 actual issues in freaking gaming. I honestly believe, guys, Ro Khanna meant well. I really think he did. But intention doesn't change the fact that he brought a legal brief to a freaking pillow fight. So, as always, the gaming world continues spinning. Developers stressed, corporations thriving, politicians confused, and us gamers, we're always laughing.
And somewhere out there, an AI-generated calling card is living rent-free in Congress's head.
What do you guys think? Is Ro Khanna in point with calling this major thing out and leaving the rest of the major problems in the gaming industry loose, or is he just bat freak bored and wants to tickle something related to gaming? Drop your thoughts down below.
Before I summon my samurai cat calling card to slice you.
And guys, thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.